Hi, pilots. In this video, we're going to talk about the I term in PID. I'm sure most pilots are already familiar with the P term and the D term, but when it comes to the I term, a lot of people are still unclear. I've seen many tutorials saying that the I term should be tuned mainly by feel, and honestly, that approach isn't wrong, because the I term is harder to judge just by looking at PID toolbox graphs and logs. So how do we tune the I term by feel? First, we need to understand how the I term works. From a math perspective, the I term is based on error accumulated over time. Let's say you move the stick and command the quad to roll 30 degrees. At that moment, outside forces or a shifted center of gravity may affect the quad, so it may fail to reach the exact angle you commanded, and that error will remain. The P term may not have enough authority to remove the last couple degrees of error. At that point, P stops being effective and the error stays there. That's when the I term keeps working until the error is fully removed. What pilots call octane feel is heavily related to the I term. Whenever you do freestyle moves, small errors are constantly being created. The I term creates a corrective force to counter those errors. Freestyle pilots often want the quad to feel extremely locked in. With the right I term, your quad will feel sharp, responsive, and solid. So what happens if the I term is too low? The quad may struggle to hold its angle in the air. After certain moves, it may suddenly pop upward. Even during fast throttle punches or drops, the attitude may not stay locked. It may pitch down or pitch up unexpectedly. Or in windy conditions, yo-yo may drift around. All of these are signs of insufficient I gain. So what if the I term is too high? In black box logs, too much I gain can cause low frequency oscillation. The quad may feel overly stiff. Response can become much slower. Sometimes when you cut throttle, the quad keeps carrying forward before settling down. So how exactly should we tune I gain by feel? For freestyle quads, I personally prefer running a higher I term for stronger lock-in. I'd suggest starting around 150 and increasing the slider. Keep increasing it until the quad starts to feel slightly sluggish. It may feel like it doesn't drop throttle cleanly and becomes a bit stiff. Once you feel that, back it off a little. How much you back it off depends on your hardware setup and tune, so you'll still need to fine-tune it based on your own quad. That's it for today's share. See you in the next one.